Hey now. Hey now. Yeah. Can't really sing, but hey now. Hell yeah. Hey Evie, how's it going? Hey Pokex, how's it going? Oh man, you know what? I love this song so much. I might actually just play the Cuphead soundtrack after this. You know what I'm saying? I might just play the Cuphead soundtrack because I just want to hear more. How's it going, everybody? So the bad news is I'm still sick. The good news is I'm less sick. I definitely feel better today than I did yesterday, and I actually got a little bit of sleep. That's good to hear. Yeah, that you relax today. Treat yourself today. Yeah, after stream, I was feeling pretty good during stream, but then I kind of crashed hard, and I had a really bad headache, like really terrible. And it was not a migraine, it was the COVID headache. It was back here. And I took some medication for it, and it took a long time for it to work. And I had difficulty falling asleep. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna put this one on pause. I want to hear more Cuphead. But we're going to play more PowerWash Simulator. There's 3 new levels. And we played one of them yesterday, the excavator. That was fun. I think for the next 2, because you know, because it's like there's not a lot of new content. I think I'll stick to using the regular the gun there instead of the triple nozzle. I switched to the triple nozzle yesterday because I was wanting to finish up and end it, but I think I'll try and unless I really am feeling impatient, I'll try not to use the triple gun. Well, the devil will take their heads. I gotta replay Cuphead soon. Not only because I just want to play the game again, but because there is the DLC that, oh man, somebody bought it for me. And I want to say Alice. which means it's probably EB, because I always mix that up, but I'm going to check. Somebody bought me the DLC, and I want to play it. Like, new Cuphead? Yes. Why can't I find it? Oh. Let's try this. Hey, Moogle. Oh, it was Alice. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, Alice got me the DLC called The Delicious Last Course. Just the fact that there's new Cuphead material out there is amazing. I gotta watch that Netflix show at some point. The Cuphead show. I don't know if it's any good though. I should look at on Rotten Tomatoes. Hey, Mary Scott, how's it going? I'm gonna go to Rotten Tomatoes and check this. I never looked into it much. Here's the Cuphead show. Yeah, apparently, from what I looked into it, I'm doing well. I'm not doing well, but I'm doing better than yesterday. It's not so much that there's a third character to play as, but that you could sort of like. It gives you an ability where you can transform into Lady Chalice. So you still play as either Cuphead or Mugman. Is it Mugman or is it Mugboy? It's the brother. But you get an extra super where you transform into Lady Chalice because her weapons and everything are like completely different. Oh wow, look at that. The auto mod is good for something. Thank you, Moogle. Did you see that? The auto mod caught... I knew as soon as the second line was how you know. Hey, Pokex, thank you for gifting that. Wow, I'm sorry that I'm not getting a very hype. I'm sick, but thank you for gifting 5 gift subs. We got a Riddle, Tails, Sonura, Captain Retro. He deserves it. Peach Guy and Infinite Synchron. There's 2 people there that I don't know, but hey, Greg. They're probably lurkers, which is just perfectly fine. Thank you so much, Pokex. I'm sorry that I'm not getting more hype and everything, but let's have a little hype emote party for 5 gift subs from Pokex. Guys, get some bacon in the pan. Goddamn, goddamn. Yeah, Moogle's quick on the draw when it comes to bots. Well, I guess that wasn't like a bot, but like a person doing a script. And I wonder if anybody ever falls from the falls for that scam. So the Cuphead show on Netflix, by the way, does not have enough reviews on to have a Rotten Tomatoes score. But the audience score is 88%, which is pretty. The graphic design show. Yeah, I wonder if anybody falls for it. I get like every time I stream, I get like 10 new followers on Twitter, and they're all like graphic designers, and they're always hot chicks. That's what is the chances of every graphic designer being a hot chick? Come on. I want to see a graphic designer that looks like Chris Christopherson, you know? I want to see this, like, old, grumpy white man. You're a hot chick. You know? I want to see this grizzled, like, you look, I'll make you lay out what you need. You know, that's what I want to see, right? Guys, let's get into it. I'm not going to play the intro. I'm not going to go... I don't want to stop the music. We're going to go right into it and play some PowerWash Simulator. That's probably true. No, but what I'm saying is that the profile pictures are fake pictures, Greg. That they either generated using AI or stole from real people. All right. So what? The bonus jobs, right? Okay. So we got to do the paintball arena. This seems like it would be really fun. Like kind of like the skate park was a really fun one. Don Van Beethoven. Welcome, Power Washer, to the home of splattered dreams and bruised egos. The Muckingham Mustangs Paint Bowl. It's a very satisfying game. I've actually streamed this a ton, and you know what, Pokex? I'll tell you something. I reinstalled this game yesterday afternoon because I wanted to play it. I was not feeling well, and I wanted to play a little bit of it. And I noticed there were 3 new levels, and I'm like, oh, 3 new levels. I'm sure this commission must come as something of a surprise. After all, what alerts you to the fact that you're entering the fray better than being surrounded by the vestiges of years of combat? I, for one, feel all the hairs on my neck, back, and shoulders bristle. You got shoulder hair? What are you, Carl from Aqua Team? To the other side, make them even. As soon as see that minecart caked in the misses of my enemies. But needs must. We have a score to settle with the Detergento Dragon Slayers. Detergento. And this week we're going to need a completely spotless battlefield. 100 shots each. Count the hits and the misses. 1 winner, no arguments. Well, I get to use the Prime Vista Pro, which is good. Which means my skin will be there. Oh, it's a big level. I was hoping this would be a big level. Look at all that. I was hoping it would be a big level. Alright, I like this guy here. And the yellow. I have access to this, but let's savor it, right? I'll use the yellow one. It's not too slow paced, nor is it too fast paced. Oh. I'm not a sentimental person. Nothing could be further from the truth, but it's going to be sad seeing all these amazing memories get washed away. You know what's even more fun than this, Pokex, is doing it in real life. I've actually been power washing the outside for a while. Do you want to hear some stories about them? It's just as satisfying. It's tiring though because the thing vibrates and yeah. What am I missing on this side? Maybe the No, well, no, I was reading the what the guy said there. Hey, we got it, okay. When I get to 20%, he'll tell me the stories, I think. Yeah, I realize this sounded kind of weird. Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, the new auto mod seems very good. I mean, we got Shrek'd in Captain Retro Stream last night. It didn't like me using the word hose. And I'm like, oh, come on, man, that's... But he could fix that with the settings, you know. Because I have mine set to only filter, like, racism. But the fact that it's filtering scams is pretty good. Like, that's a great feature. There we go. Okay. Let's get these gates. Are these separate? Yeah, they're separate. Okay. This song always made me think of Bugs Bunny for some reason. Like it's the beginning of a Looney Tunes. Yeah, the Twitch auto mod. As soon as that person, because they, oh, how are you? You know, and I said, well, I'm not doing so good. And they went right into their scheme. It filtered it out. You never saw it because it was... No, you may not test it. Are these handles separate? No, they're not. Okay. Old West paintball? Why would it be a Wild West theme? Then again, the golf course, the mini golf course was like medieval themed, so... That's a bank. I'm suddenly thinking of that movie Blazing Saddles. Yeah, you can't. You can't. You can't do that. It's not good. Yeah, this whole song reminds me of Looney Tunes. Like, I'm thinking like Merry Melodies or something. I feel like Bugs Bunny is dressed in drag right now, giving some children some very strange feelings that they're not going to understand for another 30 years. Giving Elmer Fudd some very strange feelings that he understands right away. Oh, it's part of the wood. Has anybody ever been paintballer? I don't know how you say it, paintballing, or been done paintball. Moogle's done it, and Pokex has done it. Moogle, that is actually really surprising. It hurts it. Oh yeah, I heard it. I heard it smarts. Yeah. Like you wear padding and shit, but I heard it actually. It can kind of hurt. Hearing, you know, the Moogle lore deepens. Oh, you mean you never have? Oh, you have. Oh, I'm sorry. You know what it is? It says I have, and I just moved away, and then on the second line is not. Well, Pokex has. Okay. Yeah, I'd be surprised if you had. Tonight on Looney Tunes, the artist's barely disguised fetish. Boy, ain't that the truth. There's a lot of fetish stuff in old cartoons. Oh no. I mean, that's a lucky shot. Yeah, but that had to hurt in the face? That's wild. Hey, do you know that, do you remember that show House? By the way, EB here wrote for that show. But, when they were doing the last episode, right before the last episode, they showed this special that was like sort of a retrospective farewell to House. Yeah, House MD. And, well, not MT, but MD. And, I guess after they had finished rapping, one of the things after they'd finished and everything was wrapped, they did, before they struck the set, they, and I mean they mean just the actor that played House and the guy that played Wilson, they, shot the set up with paintballs. And, so they shoot up the whole hospital set with paintballs, right? And, oh, that wasn't done. Somewhere on this wall is not done. And, what happens was, so they're sitting there in these chairs and they're talking and Hugh Laurie, who plays House, says, you know, I heard these things, they hit you, that it hurts. You know? And he says, well, we've been shooting at the set. We haven't shot at each other, so I don't know. I've never done paintball before. And he says, what if we just shot in the foot? And he's like, will you do that? Like, in the foot? She said, all right, I'm going to do it. This is Hugh Laurie, right? And he just aims the thing in his foot. Thunk. Ow. 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 You know, like, it really hurt, you know? And like, that hurts way more than I thought it would. And then the dude who plays Wilson is like, well, now I don't want to do it. He's like, no, you have to. You have to. You said you would. He did, you know. And he was like, oh, wow, that's terrible. Hey. Freaking hitching post. Let me see if I can finish the sidewalk. What is this? Oh, it's a trough. Where your horses can drink paint. It's old paint drink. Yo, yours are old paint drinking Ned. It does, because it sounds like a Western kind of theme. This is like a saloon theme, and like, was it Yosemite Sam is drinking, and Bugs Bunny's gonna come and fuck with him. A lot of it's down here. You know I love old-timey silent movies. Hey, we got it. All right. What is this? This is a saloon right here. Look at this. I think I'm gonna go with the long extension for some of these walls. Yeah, we don't have to go over the top portion too much. Yeah, this actually fits this level really well. I just wanted to hear more Cuphead. I think this is just overworld music, too. I've had sarsaparilla. It tastes remarkably similar to cream soda. Heavy on the cream, heavy on the soda. That's what they used to say on Bugs Bunny. Do I have any, like, ladders or anything in this level? It's a step ladder. I think I need to get a little higher up. Root beer but based? What's wrong with these people? What? It's nothing like root beer. They don't even know what the fuck they're talking about. Like a bunch of children just spouting jargon and they have no idea what any of it means. Ah, we got the door. That is such a weird thing to say. It doesn't even taste like root beer. It's like I said, it's like cream soda. It's very, very similar in flavor. When I was a kid, we went to a Western-themed resort, or a dude ranch, they call it, a few times. Which is great, because actually, I know you have a hard time imagining me do this, but I actually really like to ride horses and stuff. So, did a lot of that. But they, you know, they had sarsaparilla there. It was a lot like cream soda. Hey, alright, cool. Alright, we got the sign's not clean, but... Don't tell me it's the top of the sign. I don't know how I'd get up there. I don't think so. There we go. It's like root beer, but based. What is wrong with these kids? What, root beers for cucks or something? Like, is that what they're saying? What is wrong with these people? I'm trying to understand it, and the more I try to understand it, the less I understand it. Yeah, kids always think they got the world figured out. But that's the scary part, is the echo chamber. Like, when their views, whatever their views may be, right? I'm not casting aspersions on any specific, because everybody, as a kid, they think they have the world figured out, right? No matter what flavor of view they have, they always think they're the smartest person in the world, they're a genius, everybody else is an idiot, adults just don't get it, blah, 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 right? And I tell you what, if there's nobody to challenge them, I think that they just wind up being insufferable adults. I'm kind of gobsmacked that you stayed in there as long as you did. I would have taken one look at the place and been like, nope, and not even like announce anything. I just would have quietly left without saying anything. Source for good. There's literally nothing good about it. Well, you're right, Greg. Not only do they not want to stop being teenagers, but it's partly because of what I said, because there was never anybody to challenge them. Okay, Greg, I gotta stop you there, though. We do have the no politics on Twitch rule. But, yeah, a lot of it is like when you're young and you think you got it all figured out. If nobody's challenging you and nobody is telling you, hey, maybe you don't have it figured out, maybe you're just a dumb kid, and pointing out your fallacies, whatever they may be, right? Then you just become insufferable. You become one of those guys that is in their 30s that is just like refuses to change their mind on anything and is just a complete fucking dumbass. Okay, like, even if he was right, and nobody ever ended their life over harassment, that's not the point. The point is that there's harassment. Yeah, like I said, I wouldn't have argued at all. The best thing to do in that situation is to be like, okay, cool, and then you just leave. Don't even say okay. You say okay, cool to yourself. You're like, oh, alright. Understandable, you have a great day. Goodbye. You know, just leave. Alright. Oh, look at all this stuff. Oh, I love that these are free new levels, and they're big. Like, the excavator I thought was going to be short because it was a vehicle, but it was very intricate. I'm going to start over here now. The sheriff wall? Okay. Slow on the sign, because I know signs tend to be tougher to clean because of the raised letters. Wood. And remember, soap is cheating. What was that one thing that I used soap on? I think it was in the SpongeBob DLC. I used soap on something. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't have even done that. I understand why you did, because you spent money, and you know what I mean? I would have just been like, no, I'm not letting him. You don't get my feedback. You don't deserve my feedback. Hey, Alice. Oh, yeah, you know, your name on there. These signs are rather, air. Okay, it was the side of it. Oh. Oh, thank you. Tissues. Bust this open in case I need it. Oh, hearing Divine... It was interesting because when there was the initial like Castlevania trailer for the first show, right? There was no music from the game in the trailer, right? And they didn't play any music from Castlevania in the show until the end of the first season. They played Bloody Tears, which was awesome. And I think that they knew that. I say, hold on. Come to me. Ugh. I think they knew that that was one of the most memorable moments of the show because they put, you know, Wicked Blood or Divine Bloodline rather in the trailer there. Yeah, they didn't want to come off as nostalgia baiting probably, but I think at this point they're on the second iteration of Castlevania on Netflix, so they. Yeah. Let's hear Richter's theme in the trailer, right? Who's wanted? This guy? Why does he look like a bulldog? He looks like a bulldog. Is it a gnome? Oh, you're right, it is a gnome. That's right, we gotta find the garden gnome on this level. Found it pretty quick on the excavator. After I get this section clean, I'm gonna go looking for the gnome. Not quite clean. There we go. Alright, let's go looking for the gnome. Maybe under here. Dude, this level's crazy. I'm not even sure if there's actually a gnome in every level, or... There he is. Let's grab him out of there. We've rescued the gnome. Oh my god, that would have been great. We're gonna put him in the trough so he can just chill. A Sephiroth gnome. That's funny. What is this? The general store. We have general stores now. They're called Walmart. By the way, having PowerWash, I tell you, you know what the most unrealistic part of it is? This game is that you can actually stand this far back and do it. You would have to be really close. You'd have to be like right here to be able to get this paint off. And a Dollar General. How about the fact that dollar stores, nothing's a dollar anymore? I don't even know why they even call themselves dollar stores. It's an artifact name, I guess. Yeah, I got that. Just don't eat that dollar store steak. There's never... Yeah, you're right. Oh. I've seen the dollar store steak. I wouldn't eat it. No one will take these just $1. Hey, get 3 more and then you'll have $4. Must be the top. Where's my stepladder? Stepladder, what are you doing? Alright. There we got it. Alright. You see paper thicker than that steak. That's funny. I actually need to roll those. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, cool. $4. You ever heard that story about the guy who went to Taco Bell, and when he went to pay with $2 bill, the dude thought it was counterfeit and called like the cops on him? Imagine wanting to counterfeit a 2, right? Like, why would anybody counterfeit a $2 bill? Usually it's large denominations. Yeah, right? Usually it's large denominations that get counterfeited. You know, 50s, 100s, maybe 10s, right? 5s, 1s, 2s, no way, right? So anyway, the cops come, right? Because the guy was just buying like a burrito and he's trying to pay for this $2 bill. And the cop is looking at it and he's like, why do you think this is counterfeit? Because, you know, he can tell it's a real $2 bill. And the manager there says this dumb thing, well, because there's no such thing as a $2 bill. And the cop just realized this guy's an idiot, you know? I think I read that on like Snopes or something. There we go. You get a counterfeit a penny. It costs more than the penny to counterfeit it. The fact that it's uncut might be of interest to collectors. Alright, oh, there. People think they're fake. It's interesting that the strip club's all about $2 bills. I remember reading it. They're commonly used at racetracks, though. I don't think that they would want you to stuff slices of bacon into their G-strings, though. Think about that, you know? See that purple blob just in the top corner of the cactus? Is this a cactus? It is. That's probably my favorite splat here. Back when we were the Muckingham Manticores. Oh my god. Can you imagine? Miggy Mist, captain of the Dragon Slayers, had sprung out of the fort with only one thing in his mind: my demise. So I guess this used to... Oh, this lady's voice is amazing. I guess this used to be medieval theme. So I instinctively surge into my signature forward roll. Well, no, I mean... If it was medieval theme, then why would they have a cactus? Split second later, his shot was on the cactus, whilst mine was a clean hit on the shin. Yeah. You imagine you're like, hey baby, you like it raw? She's like, yeah honey, I like it raw. And then you bring out like a handful of bacon. And she's just like, oh, that's not what I... Yes, this is a woman singing. What a voice she has, right?
Mr. King dies, be just what I say. The devil has his price, and I'll make sure you pay. I don't have time to mess around, and I hope you will agree. Bring me those contracts pronto, don't you mess with me. Don't mess with King Dice. Don't mess with me.
Yeah, you got a gift sub from Pokex.
Don't mess with King Dice.
Actually, wait, was it from Pokex or?
Don't mess with me.
No, I don't think yours was. I think yours was from EB actually. Yeah, Pokex gave it to Riddle, Captain Retro, Peach Guy, and 2 lurkers. Oh, damn it. Yeah, I think Taco, yours was from EB. It was a few days ago. You're probably wondering, yeah. Were you wondering why the gunny badge was there? Yeah, that vocalist that sings the King Dice song, I think she's amazing. Yeah, I've been giving... Can you do that? Can you, like, gift a sub to yourself? Like, instead of subbing normally, you just be like, you hit gift sub and select the person, then you select yourself. And then you create, like, a hole in the fabric of space-time. Yeah, well, yeah, it was a little more than a few days ago, but I had been sick, so I hadn't been streaming until, like, yesterday. Oh, this sidewalk is stymieing me. Where? Maybe like... there, I found it. Okay. You can't? Oh well. That'd be funny if you could gift a sub to yourself. You're like, I'm the gift that keeps on giving. Gift subs to your own channel. Yeah, that I know. I know Maximilian does that a lot. Like if he loses a bet, especially, he'll give out a bunch of subs. Yeah, and that too. I was trying not to bring him up, but yeah, somebody had to, right? Like if I don't bring him up, somebody will. Ah, there we go. Money laundering moment. I remember the biggest thing was when Maximilian and his wife had the baby. If any, Jesus Christ, Taco. If if anybody correctly guessed what the baby's name was going to be, he was going to gift like something like 500 gift subs. Nobody guessed though. Go. A hell of a level. But yeah, usually it's a bet or some sort of thing like that. Wager of some sort. Tally just did it just to do it, I think. I don't know why he did that. Knowing his personality and everything, I think he was basically trying to buy friendship. Partially because he probably knew that he was going to fuck up while drunk one day and say something stupid, right? And people would forgive him if, if he had done that. Yeah, exactly. I'm all for people having privacy with their kids, especially. I mean, I'm not against it if a YouTuber or Twitch streamer wants to, say what their kid's name is and whatnot. But I know Max and his wife are pretty much an open book. Like, everybody knows where they live. Everybody knows their kid's name. There's no secrets there. But that's their choice, Well, this fence is not clean. I'm really not seeing anything. There's the post is clean. Oh, it must have been right around there. Those family channels were always the worst thing ever, and I'm so glad that they're getting exposed for what they are. Like a Daddy of Five shit. Ugh. I can't imagine wanting to watch that either. Like, that's the thing that really bothers me, that not only are these people making that content, but that it's popular. Well, not generally vlogging channels, but specifically the ones that are like a reality show for the whole family. Is that post clean? Yes, it is. Okay. It amazes me that Cuphead is like a Kickstarter game. I think almost all the budget went into animation and the jazz orchestra. on their nuts. Oh, that's funny. That's funny, Taco. I know exactly who you're talking about. It's always horrible to hear about stuff like that. And all while they're portraying a perfect family on YouTube, right? Hey now. I don't know what pills are. Wow. That's wild. The end of the fence. All right, sweet. So let's start with some of these structures. That is terrifying. Hey look, it's a wooden pickle. If you get the reference, you get the reference. The hell is this, kid? It's a wooden pickle. Hey, we got it. Okay. I wonder how they come to discover that the girl doesn't know what pills are. Like, it just comes up in casual conversation and she's like, what? What's a pill? Oh, okay. Might have to look for that. A meatball neck? That's wild. Jesus. That's crazy. Well, I already kind of hit this box, so let's start here. I love that the game is telling me this is a large crate. Like, no shit. It's nearly as tall as I am. I can tell it's large. Well, I'm hoping that they rescued all of those kids out of there. After hearing that. Oh shit, it's the Flower Guys theme. I love this song. The problem is the crate's like yellow, so... Alright, cool. It's like Favalacore. Oh, so she had like her own YouTube channel, and which I guess wasn't moderated by the parents, so she was able to get messages from the outer world. Alright, cool. They didn't even know. Okay, wow. Dong. Dong City. Oh my god, smiles. Have you ever operated a power washer? It's like a gun. I want you to think about something that's powerful enough to strip paint off of something. You would never aim it at a living being. Never. I caught myself in the hand once when I was doing it. Just a little bit. And it hurt. Okay? I would never aim it at a living being. It's not a hose. Yeah. It's nothing like a hose. Dog. Getting hit by a power washer is like... It's like getting hit by a gun, like a paintball gun, you know? Like, it hurts. Like hell. But it's a constant stream. So it's like, imagine a paintball gun, but it's like a machine gun. Yeah, you probably shouldn't be. You probably shouldn't be allowed to. Because if it was like a hose, nobody would need a power washer, you'd just use a hose. Yeah, Pauline was in there since like the first trailer. They wanted you to know she was in it. What I love about New Donk City is it's basically like 1930s Harlem. Like just the jazz culture and everything. And the look of it too, you know. There we go. There's another cactus. Nope. Damn it. There we go, okay. It's a pretty big structure. Well, let's start, all right? And by the way, Gunny's scared of the regular hose. Like, even me just turning on the water source, he's like, nope, going inside. I'm out. Okay, cool. Pop, 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 pop. This Fort Blue makes me think there must be a Fort Red, right? That's Fort Red, okay. I remember you telling me about that. Oh, they're from the 90s. Okay, cool. 1999. So they're not really from the 90s. Ah, bunch over here. Hey, okay, cool. Get these ramps done. So many epic encounters with Miggy. Why is a dude's name Miggy? Who hurt him? People would always say how evenly matched we were. Incredible how many times it would end up with just the two of us left battling it out. Always one eye on the prize, the other on each other's torsos. Torso. Look, Daddy, I have a torso. Moggy? Yeah, you would read it as Moggy. Does anybody call you that? Ooh, you're like, that's what the ladies call me. Oh, Moggy. Give it to me. Oh. These angles are kind of hard to get. Got that though. All right, we good. Hockey Stardust. Yeah, the type I use is a pressure washer, which is cold water, but yeah, to be called a power washer usually has to be hot water. Another reason, though, that you would never aim a power washer at a human being or any kind of animal. I mean, even a pressure washer is dangerous. Even though this is called Power Wash Sim, it was established on one of the levels that he's actually a pressure washer. There's no hot water involved in this. No, it's don't feed him after midnight. There's like a tank on the guy's back, but there's no way that it accounts for all the water, right? It's magic, clearly. Wizardry. Neither have I, Taco. I do remember this, the don't feed him after midnight thing, because it was like, well, midnight, what time zone? You know? Horns are still dirty. I'm probably getting up on the top to clean them. Yeah, look at that. Alright, we got it. Maybe I should have stayed up there for a little longer. Yeah, who knows what the rules actually are, right? You don't make sense. But it's a goofy movie, it's not meant to make sense. Alright, cool. Red rules. Wait, that means somebody had to clean that to say that. That's wild. Yeah, right? Enochian. You gotta be out your damn mind. The wall's done. Get this wheel cleaned up. Here we go. Ba, 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 ba. I'm pretty sure it was the same people who dug up the excavator, too. They're talking about throwing cans of soup out the window because they don't like the flavor. I wasn't even aiming for that, but cool. Although it is possible that their house was haunted and they were stupid. That's a distinct possibility. Probably not, though, right? They're probably just dumb. That's the plot of any horror movie? Yeah. How many horror movies would end if at some point the person just goes, oh, hell no. And that's it. I'm out. Tahini on calamari, but that's good. Wow. Cool. I'm out. Remember that haunted house from The Simpsons? It wanted them to leave, and they're like, "Nah, we're gonna stay." And the house like destroyed itself. Life with the Simpsons, and then it just imploded. And they're like, you know, that's kind of insulting. Yeah, classic. Lisa, the butcher knife, Lisa. So she's the one that's haunted, not the house. Yeah, that makes sense. Hey, alright. Oh, hey, Tommy, I didn't see you coming. What's up? He told me something really funny the other day. I told June, but now I'm gonna tell the rest of y'all. So, you know that one guy that, like, probably doesn't exist because he got a fake-ass name that doesn't exist? You know, the man with the fake name? Apparently, he's now flagged as unsafe in Shinigami Eyes. The shock is it that the shock isn't that he's bad enough to be flagged in Shinigami Eyes. It's that he's notable enough. Because who the fuck is he really, right? It's a fucking chud from Facebook. Like, how is he notable enough? Like, it must have really struck a nerve with some people. No, but it came up for Hitomi. Like, I believe that if enough people flag someone, it starts showing up for everybody. Right? I just think that's wild. Oh, okay. Well, that's the window frame. I'm looking for this wall. Ah, there we go. Oh, really? It only takes one person? That's cool. Alright. That makes a lot of sense. Let's do this ceiling. Does it also only take one person to unflag somebody? Because that seems destructive. Oh, that's... I don't know. It seems like it should be more of a consensus, right? Like, if everybody's flagging somebody and then one person unflags them, that shouldn't undo it. You know what would be great? Is if when you hover over the name, if it told you how many people flagged that person. right? Like it would say flagged by X users. Yeah, kind of like Reddit. Yeah, certainly there could be improvements to Shinigami Eyes, huh? Ceiling door is a pain in the ass. Hey, alright. That's a shame. I mean, at least it's useful though, but it would be nice if, like, yeah, if it was like Reddit kind of, where you could see how many people, obviously not see the individual people, the names, but this user's been flagged by such and such amount of people, you know. Oh god, oh. I still thought it was funny. I don't know what he must have said to somebody, but it must have been bad. Gondor calls for aid. There we go, okay. Cool. Pretty intense for a free level, right? Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Alright. That's looking great. More of these cactuses. Crates and such. Hey, actually, you know what you should check, Hitomi? You should see if his wife is highlighted as red. Because you know she's always right behind him saying even worse things. She's worse than he is. Because I'm gonna be honest with y'all, he didn't used to be that bad. Like, he was always kind of bad, right? He was always kind of like a shitter. But he didn't used to be as much of a shitter. He was dating this one girl that, well, I don't want to talk about her too much because she's like completely an innocent party in all this, right? But he was dating this girl and she broke up with him for whatever reason. I don't know what the reason was. It doesn't matter. And after that breakup, he became like a monster. He just like unleashed the beast, you know? And it was coincidentally when he started dating this woman that he calls his wife. She's not really his wife. Whatever, right? But, that he just became way worse. And I just wonder, like, if it's like his already shit attitude and worldview mixed with her being even worse and her influence created the person that we got very tired of. Nice to rest your eyes and maybe go outside, grab a book and get some. Because he was always a chud, but he was tolerable at one point. He became so much worse after that girl dumped him. I'm not saying it's her fault.
Why not take a quick break?
I would never hear this song in the game.
There's chores to do, there's leaves to rake.
I'm gonna save that.
From the old
That seems tough. All right.
can practice your Lindy Hop.
Practice your Lindy Hop.
Sing with your barber shop. Why not take a little quick break and come back for more? Then come back for
I don't know
more.
what makes this song play in the game, but I've never heard it.
Back for more.
Like maybe if you leave it paused or something. Each of these individual rocks needs to be cleaned. Alright, cool. Welcome back, EB. We were just talking about the man with the fake name. Whatnot. Eleanor Rigby. Which version? The Beatles or, is it, Ray Charles? Beatles, yeah. You ever hear the Ray Charles version? It's actually really good. On the inner wall of Fort Blue is a purple doubler. Not anymore, it ain't. I cleaned that shit already. Oh, there it is. I taken out both of Miggy's lieutenants with a single shot, and he rage-released 2 shots on the wall, which backsplashed him. Does that count as getting shot in paintball? So funny. We actually ended up laughing about that. That's when our relationship changed. It became sexual. Remember, you're allowed to ship real people, but only if it's the Beatles. This crate is stymied me. Several people, yeah, exactly. People are typing. Hey, alright. But only if it's the Beatles. Bye. This is very similar to the Flower Song. Get up on top of this. Oh, come on, I can get up on there. There we go. Sweet! Start working on Fort Red here. Yo, but the music in that game goes way harder than it needs to. Like, whoever did the soundtrack, they should have, like, bro, this is just Waterworld. It doesn't need to be good. It shouldn't be good, as a matter of fact. Like, why is the Waterworld game on Super Nintendo got such a ballin' soundtrack? Right? Like, why? Yeah, it was not only on Virtual Boy. It's got an amazing soundtrack. And I don't know why. It just does. Like, why did they feel the need to go that hard? Probably need to get the top of the sun. We go. Does this one not have ramps? Oh, there's a ramp. Yo, Fort Red's like way smaller than Fort Blue. I think there's a little bit of bias involved there. Wait, which side was I on? Yep, that did it. I should, but we're not going to finish this play. Let's play this really long. Because it includes the DLC and everything. There's going to be more content for this game, though, apparently, so... I just leave it installed, you know? Not exactly a game I get tired of. It's 7 gigs. It's not. It may not be massive, but it's big. It's 7 gigs. Well, it's over 7 gigs. Well, now that I think about it, with Fort Red being with only 1 ramp, that means the flag is more defensible. Well, that's like that joke from the list critics about that lady was like, I prefer guys that make small dick jokes about themselves over guys that make big dicks about themselves, big dick jokes about themselves. And this one dude says, I have a medium dick. It could talk to ghosts. Gotta admit, that's fucking clever. That's good. Dick pics are like a medium steak. They're not rare or well done. That's good. Alright, it's probably more on the underside that I have to do. This Charlie Brown ass music. Hey, we got it. Okay, cool. Christmas one got the most replay. That's why they played it all the time. I mean, like, you know, they played it around Christmas time, but it was on a lot around that time, you know. There were a bunch of them, though. Some of them were pretty good, but it was also that the Christmas special was just the best one, too. You know, of course Garfield for you. I don't know, like for some reason, if you were just a little bit older, Moogle, you would have been one of those people that had like the Garfield thing in the car with the sucker hands, you know what I'm talking about? Had a Garfield clock. What did it do? Tell you not to wake up? A Garfield solar wobbler? Is that a thing? The ceiling is almost done. We've probably got like a Garfield Geiger counter. Orange cat's got like 3 brain cells in their head. But they're adorable. Can I get up on this? There we go. Doesn't help much. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. Bro, this ceiling is like haunting me. Maybe it's out here somewhere. Is this part of it? No, it's not. I sleep or chaos time. Well, that's most cats. I just had the dumbest thought. Orange cats are like orange soda. Beloved by some, misunderstood by many. Isn't that dumb? That's a dumb thought. Meanwhile, you're like, Kel loves orange soda. Wait, was that it? Oh, okay, I got it from out here somehow. Like, let's see. Okay. I can handle that. There we go. Love is a strong word, yeah. Orange soda is indeed an acquired taste. I have to agree with that. I remember as a kid I didn't care for it, and then eventually I liked it a lot. And then I don't drink soda at all anymore, so, you know, it don't matter now. Oily mouthfeel. I can't say I've ever experienced that. Oh, chill. I was trying to jump onto this, but there we go. Oh, how'd I miss that? Still not seeing what else is dirty on this barrier. Maybe the underside? From under cheese? Yeah, there's that Fermunda cheese. Let's get the whole top side of this. It's big in Italy? I didn't know that. I do believe that, like, fruit-flavored soda in general is big in Europe. Wait, what was the symbol on the blue one? I don't remember. I'll have to look. It's like a star. Yeah, Mowgli, you're worldly as fuck. You had Italian orange soda? I'm not surprised that Alice has, right? I'm surprised that you have. I think you'd be drinking Faygo, you know? Oh, I see. You don't have to be a juggalo. They don't have a monopoly on it. Is that what those bubbler machines at pizzerias are for? I would always see them, and I never ordered one of those drinks ever. Fascinated to watch it cascade down, though. Nobody ever ordered it. I don't know what it was for. Like, I never saw anybody get it. But you'd watch it. Maybe. You know, now that I think about it, you're right. I would never see somebody order it, but you'd see like the guy, like the pizza guy, occasionally get like a paper cup and drink from that. Such a small area. There we go. Alright. Okay, I think that's... Oh, never mind. This wall cap painting. I was gonna say, I think that's the entirety of Fort Red here, but... Yeah, these wall caps aren't done. There we go. This one too. Maybe out here too. Well, I'm not seeing what's dirty on this wall cap. Just get right up in there and look. Ah, right there. This isn't the same one, but still. That's what drives me crazy. This one looked like really dirty, and I just went, and it was clean. This one looks clean, and I can't find where the dirt is. It's gonna be like... Yeah, I thought so. Alright. Alright, fuck it, I'll fall down. I don't care. There, we got it, okay. Alright, I'm pretty sure that's the entirety of Fort Red. Oh, wait, no, that wall's not clean. Wait, I bet I know what I gotta do. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I am so smart. Fort Red versus Forceful. Yeah, right. Like Tribes, right? Or Team Fortress. Oh, I just happened to be pointing at this bank sign and noticed that it is not finished. There we go. Start doing these tracks. Those shorts are a lot older than Halo. They used to be about, I think it was Tribes, though. The red versus blue. I'm pretty, yeah. Dude, the red versus blue gags are ancient. Can't get off of this thing. There we go. This would be difficulty getting off. You remember Tribes? You ever see that movie, the Lawnmower Man? The virtual reality game that they played in that looked very similar to Tribes. Except Tribes was first person. Virtual reality. Yeah, it was a competitive game. It wasn't like you couldn't play single player. Crazy. There we go. Also, the pickaxe isn't clean. Probably the back of it. Yeah. All the wheels clean? Cool. Oh, there we go. Tribes is pretty popular, so I'm surprised the single-player expansion never got off the ground. Alright. That was a huge game. Like, yeah, I mean, those are the big arena games people play. They played Tribes, they played Team Fortress, which was really just a side mode of Half-Life. And, I mean, Doom was big too, but Doom was more on a smaller scale. Like, big arena games like that, those are the big ones. Well, Quake 3 changed the whole genre. Because Quake 3 came out, and Unreal came out. It just changed the whole concept of it. This is never my type of game, but they're cool, though, you know? The whole reasoning behind Quake 3 is hilarious, though, because there was a lot of internal strife in id Software at the time. They had just kicked Romero out, and they basically, Carmack's whole design philosophy was that the game would reflect the company. So because they were infighting, they made it an arena game. Yeah, I know that. Well, I mean, to be fair, Romero was being kind of a dick, right? And, you know, he's a great guy. I'm not going to talk shit on him, but he was young and he was arrogant, and he was... You have to understand the personality involved. Romero is and was... Hold on, let me read this. Life really is too short. You have to learn to seize the day. Carpe scrotum. Seize the balls. Romero is and was the rock star of gaming. You see, Miggy told us all the other day that this is to be his final battle ever. Oh, he's retiring from the paintball game, huh? I just wish I could have told him when he meant to me before it was too late. You can. Nothing's stopping you. He's retiring. He's not dying. I mean, he might be dying, but he still has time. Looks like I could still drive to Sparkleton and drop in on him, but with the price of diesel, he'd be lucky. He doesn't have a phone? Yeah, so John Romero was arrogant and prideful. He believed his own hype. And, you know, he had a habit of making wild claims and promises of what a game was going to be without telling anybody that was actually working on the game. And the biggest example of that was the original Quake. Well, Daikatana is a whole other issue, but yeah, it's the same issue, but that was later. But, you know, if you look at, like, because if you play Daikatana, and I have, right? Not all the way through, because I don't hate myself like that, but I've played enough of it to get a good handle on what happened, and it wanted to be everything to everybody. I mean, you try to please everybody, you wind up not pleasing anybody. Yeah, it didn't have an identity. It had... There were good parts. There were parts of Daikatana that worked. And if they would have just focused on that and made something smaller scale, it would have been a good game. Maybe not a great game, but a good game. But anyway, yeah, Romero... He was concentrating more on being like the rock star and being the face of id Software than on actually making the games, and that's why he was forced out. John Carmack saw him as a toxic influence, and I'm not saying that Carmack is 100% wrong, nor am I saying he's 100% correct. I think they could have worked it out. Because Carmack's not exactly the shining example of a person either. There must be a way to get up on top of this. I'm not gonna worry about it right now, but... But they both went on to do great things separate from each other, so... Duke Nukem Forever was a little different, but it still was pride that led to that, right? It was an endless feature creep because the guy, George Broussard, wanted to create the ultimate first-person shooter, like the thing. And as they continued to work on it, the technology improved. And every time a game came out with a new feature, that feature had to be in Duke Nukem Forever. Because it was supposed to be the everything, right? It was supposed to be the ultimate first-person shooter, so there couldn't be a feature that's in another game that's not in Duke Nukem Forever. I know June was very forgiving in her review of Duke Nukem Forever. Personally, I found it to be incredibly dull. And for me, mostly it was because of the fact that it didn't have an identity. It was trying to be, you know, Half-Life 2, or it was trying to be Quake, or it was, you know, it was never just trying to be Duke Nukem Forever. It was shocking how many times the game was like, okay, let's put a Half-Life puzzle in the middle of it. That's so weird. Look at that. Oh, that's bizarre. It's like you go over it and for me, there were exactly 2 fun parts in the whole game, and that's not enough. And both of them were boss battles. Like, the actual levels themselves are trash. Kind of Walmart. Was it like... It was for like $1? Serious Sam games are better Duke Nukem games than Duke Nukem. Yeah. You know what else was? The Rise of the Triad remake. That had a kind of a Duke Nukem vibe to it as well. What about Silly Sam? Whatever happened to Silly Sam? Whoa, there we go. Hey, alright. It wasn't on console? I didn't know that. I figured that was on like PS3 and shit. Silly Sam. Silly Sam. Oh my god. That's wild. I did play it. I did enjoy it greatly. There were a couple of parts where it was a little bullshit in terms of the balancing, but for the most part I enjoyed it. No, you're thinking of the man with the fake name. I can understand how you could use the two. They are like best friends now. I don't know if you all knew that, but they are. Apparently there's a whole fucking Discord full of people that have been like cast out of my community that found each other. If you can believe it. I don't talk about that much because I don't like to give them any attention, but there is a whole Discord of people that, Yeah, right? Right? That's what you can understand why I don't mention it. But what did you see on YouTube? Alright. Sweet. Get this now so I don't have to come back up here. Rock arch there too. All right. Okay. Moogle, I want to know what you saw on YouTube. So you saw one of these guys, I'm not sure who you're talking about, which one, playing some Zelda game or some Final Fantasy or whatever, and it's part of the archway though, wait. Oh, over here, I see. Hey, alright, cool. Yeah, we don't know. I think we gotta let him cut. I think we gotta let Moogle explain. He's probably typing it up now. It always creeps me out whenever I do go over there and look at what the fuck. Oh yeah, it was the two of them together. Yeah, that makes sense. They mentioned somebody named Moogle, and I know it's some other dude. That Moogle don't fuck with these motherfuckers, right? But it's just weird hearing that. I've seen reference to it. Moogle. Not our Moogle. Some other Moogle. The a Moogle, but not the master of Moogles. Yeah, like I found out that there's a whole ass Discord of these people. Which, if you think about it, it's not that many people, right? But just the fact that all those people all find each other. Oh god. Sounds like it's the vat of toxic chemicals that the Joker fell into. Yeah, Monkfed, yeah. I couldn't remember what it was until you said it just now. I don't know that person. But I know you, and I know you don't fuck with fake neighbor. Stupid snake. Oh, okay, this whole part. Hey now, alright. Bye. I'm like, can you imagine how terrible that is? It's Discord full of, like, losers who got kicked out of here, or former Kazara shit wars. Like you said, Alice, sounds like hell. From what I understand, they just basically jerk each other off all day, so. Just a big validation circle jerk, you know? I think at this point I'm gonna start with this. I don't know if he's part of that or not. I wouldn't think so, but it's possible. See, here's the thing, and I'll tell you why, Taco. I don't think that dude's gonna hang out in a place that's all guys. Right. He's like, what, a bunch of dudes? I'm not hanging out there. It's sad, yeah. Well, here's the thing. I don't think it's necessarily that they formed it because of me. I think that they just, like... they ain't got nowhere else to go. It was funny, because, like, after Silly Snake got banned, nobody threw him under the bus harder than Fake Man. And now they're like best friends. You know what I'm saying? If silly, stupid shit Snake knew of how many times his supposed best friend tried to throw him under the bus real hard, they'd probably still be friends, actually. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. That thought wasn't going anywhere logical. Or rather it was, but these aren't not logical people that we're talking about here. I think I need to shorten this up a bit. There we go, that's better. Troll logic. I remember those memes. In these crevices. Where exactly does it begin? Okay, so from here. Oh man. Do I have a way of getting up higher? Maybe from here I could do it. Hey, alright. Breathe deep. Cold-hearted orb rules the night. Come on, yeah, you can't hear this and not think of the Moody Blues. This must be from the DLC. Yep, delicious last course. This is the DLC. I wonder, is the DLC like integrated into the game, or is it separate? I wonder. We'll find out.
plenty for the delicious last course. With the quick and the smart, as long as nothing goes wrong. With that delicious last course.
Alright, we appear to be pretty much done at this point. So it's just going to be whatever little pieces we missed. Let me just do a quick sweep through here and see if there's... Whoa, don't do that. Anything that I can see that I missed. Not really. Alright, let's see what we got. One fence post is not clean. Alright. That'd be on the fence. That'd be on the outer room, I would think. I'm not seeing the glow. Oh, there it is. Okay. And one of the Fort Blue Tower wall caps. Yep, I see it. It's the underside. Fort Red Tower outer walls. No, I haven't. I've meant to, but, you know, I'm not feeling well. I have it sitting right there, though. Yep, that did it. Mine posts. I suppose that's in here somewhere? Get that one. Okay, got that one. The mine track. Okay, so there's three of these mine track sleepers. Those are the slats. I missed three of them. Here's one. There's one. I was trying to read the other day, but I couldn't keep it together. Wait, which one is it? It's this one. Got it, okay. What else? The mine warning sign isn't clean, really? Oh, that. Oh, you know what? Probably the back of it or the side. No. The top of it. Okay. The Old West paintball badge. I don't know what that is or where it would be. Oh, that. Okay. Good thing I happened to look at it. Ooh, happened to look at it. Probably the top of it isn't as clean as it could be. That did it. Rock, one of the rock faces. I thought I got them all, but that one there. Okay. I see exactly where. Right there too. Okay. And the sheriff wanted poster. Wasn't that one of the first things I cleaned? Yeah. Got it. Alright, let's check this out. Nice aerial view. Great job at the paint bowl. It's absolutely spotless. I can't wait to serve it to Miggy one last time. I'm sure he's been working on a strategy for all this week, but I've come up with a new maneuver which there is no defense. So they haven't even had their final match. And he's like, I wish I could have told him. Tell him when he gets there. Alright. There's one more job. which is new. The Spanish Villa. Maybe we'll do this one with the tri-nozzle at the beginning so it doesn't take forever. This seems like a big job. This is for Felicia Margarita. Is this the Dirt Finder General? I've got your number from Mayor Jefferson down the road. He says that you're really powerful, which is just what I need right now. Something amazing is happening to me, and my feeling has always been follow the energy, and life is a charging station. By the way, does your name mean that you only do general dirt, like dust? Only most of my dirt is much more specific than that. Thanks, Felicia Margarita. To dance in helicopter? Wow. Ow. Don't do that. Don't do that. Ow. Alright. That was an error. Okay, let's see. Oh, this one's big. Okay. Actually, it's not as big. Yeah, it's not as big. But yeah, I'm going to use the tri-nozzle for this so we can get through it, like, today. Alright, let me start from right over here. Okay, let's go with the really long bitch. The O-Long Johnson. I just love animals. Good for you.
Stuffing away. What does the cup?
If I were a bird, I'd be a damn fine wormer puller. What? But my nest would be awful, and some people can't process that.
Gather round, hear what I have to say.
This is the same vocalist as King
Happy
James.
news I bring to
Anyway,
you
I've been
today.
using my back garden as a feeding station for the town's cats for some considerable time. PlayStation 10.
So come with me, we'll work assiduously. Now hear this. It's outright.
Jesus Christ, man.
Now.
She said PlayStation 10. I might have to get up there. Give me a ladder. Nope. Well, we're all glad you didn't bring Sonic into it. Oh, you know what? Is this the same wall? Like, is this considered part of the same thing? Oh, it is. Okay, cool. Besides, we all know the one that helicopters his tails. Spin dash. Yeah, I wanted to do it at a leisurely pace, but I'm like, okay, it's 3 o'clock. We haven't even started this level, so let's, speed it up. That's one chair, that's the other chair, and that's the table. Alright. Most of the floor is already clean because of that. least the floor in this area. It's like Banjo-Kazooie a little bit. It does sound like Banjo-Kazooie, it's wild. For next week. He's gonna be dropping loads of dirt in the car. Oh, sign me up. Yes, if you need a hefty fertile load. You know, how cool is that? Dropping loads, dropping loads. Those Tradio calls are classic. And the fact that Richard's been doing that since he was a kid. They say if you find a job that you love, you won't work a day in your life. And that's Richard Christie to a T. Whether he's drumming or being an asshole. Yeah. Nah, I like Richard. He's a great guy. Very humble too, surprisingly. Which semi-racist one? Because there was a couple of things where they would sort of bait them with like something slightly racist, and then you'd find out that the host was really racist. Flower, hello, how are you doing? Good afternoon to you as well. Thank you for subscribing. Let's have an emote party. Spam them if you got them. You're good? I'm glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Two baby. Oh, that one. Oh my god. And okay, in that case, those two girls had no idea. They seemed so innocent. They thought, oh, that would be cute. Oh, they had no idea that it was a slur that they were repeating ad nauseum. That one, yeah. I remember that one. I remember it well. And they tried hard to make it obvious that that it was a joke, but that they were too dumb to pick up on it. You know what was also amazing was any call that had anything to do with sour shoes. That guy is brilliant. Yeah. Well, she didn't know that there was anything wrong with that, She was an innocent, I guess. Or you know what else was great? Remember that guy that had that public access show where he only wanted to talk about the Yankees? And they kept calling him and talking about anything else, and he would go insane. I only want calls about the Yankees, My favorite bit of that... You go, Orioles. Well, they mostly kept talking about his schlong because he was actually on the Howard Stern show for having like the world's longest schlong or something. And they kept referencing it and he didn't want to talk about it, so he didn't want to talk about his huge dong. He only wanted to talk about the Yankees. But the best ever is the baseball season ends. And instead of stopping his show, oh, let me read this. They don't look at the cats are hopelessly helpless animals. That's not true. Cats can take care of themselves pretty well. So he wanted to change his show's format and make it all about Xbox. They didn't look so cute. Nature would have killed them off years ago. Okay, this lady's an idiot. So he's like, oh, now it's an Xbox show. We could talk about Gears of War. We could talk about Halo. Whatever games you're playing, call me. And they started calling and talking about the Yankees. It drove him insane. They've always been safe here, and as you can see, incredibly well fed. The chess show thing, I'm going to be honest with you, the chess show thing is sad to me. Because the fact that they thought a show like that was going to work blows my mind. Like, really? No. Alright, I think I'm pretty much done with what I could do from here. So get the outside. Yo, why does old Cuphead DLC music sound like Banjo-Kazooie? Wait, do I have to get up on the roof of that? Looks like no. Okay. Let me lengthen this up a bit. Oh, cool. Oh my god. I play chess with my grandson, but every time I stand up, I keep knocking the pieces over with my packer. What the hell? And they didn't immediately hang up? How thirsty for calls are you at that point, right? Didn't Sal have his little boys, his sons, call them and mess with them too? He was so proud of his sons doing the prank calls. I need to shorten this up a bit. Oh. Well, Flower, if you're still there, I'm glad you're coming by, subscribing and everything. I'm sorry I didn't get more hype. I am sick right now. But we're just enjoying some PowerWash Sim new content while I recover here. Oh, I like this song. You know what is the greatest prank call they ever did on Howard Stern? Was when they called that old lady, that like old redneck lady, and it was like Blue Iris calling her and trying to flirt with her, and she got so angry and got like really like started threatening with like every weapon in the world. You need this goddamn rifle unloaded in you until you get my machete and take you back behind the creek, you know. I'll fuck you with a shotgun. I probably gotta get it from down here. Yep, that did it. I mean, I actually once listened to that call and counted how many weapons this old lady claimed that she had that she was gonna attack Blue Iris with, and it was something like 10. Oh yeah, when they know it's Richard and Sal, what? Who's that? I don't know those Richard and Sal characters. Like, come on, we know it's you. But I always think it's funny when the host is taking their shitty public access show like, way too seriously. You know, like Hugs for Harlem, that kind of thing. Community Cop. That Community Cop guy was a real nasty piece of work, too. Hold on. I think I need to get back up there. Some of these railings aren't done. Oh, my ladder's still there? Okay, cool. Yeah, this railing has been stymieing me. This one, too. Probably just gotta... do one of these. Yeah, that'll do it. Hey, alright. Check all these railings out. This one's done. Alright, cool. That's the thing, the only people watching these shows are prank callers, whether it's, you know, people who work for Howard Stern, or people just doing it on their own, or whatever, or if it's Sour Shoes. That's the only people watching these shows. They don't have any people that are interested in their chess show, or their Yankees show, or their Xbox show, or... And honestly, there's no need for those sorts of things anyway with YouTube and Twitch existing. I mean, I know that there's a law that mandates these avenues to exist, and I understand why that's a law, and I agree with it being a law. But at the same time, let's update that a bit, right? Because the whole idea of public access is giving television access to the public. It's usually just the worst crap imaginable. You know? It's the worst crap imaginable that's on there. What? He was bringing in underage girls and doing what? Because I know there's kids that have these shows too, you know. Yeah, it's usually religious stuff. The audio quality was bad because people had to provide their own equipment if they wanted it to be decent. The sort of stock equipment that was available for people to use was terrible. It was the cheapest shit imaginable. I want to hear more about what Wayne's talking about. Wait, so he was... What was it supposed to be, a modeling show or something? That sounds really gross. That sounds like really fucking scummy. That one's clean, this one's... Oh, that's just... I know that there's people who, like, try to take pictures of young girls and whatnot for their own, you know, sick pleasure or profit, which is even worse. And that they hide behind the modeling thing, right? But imagine doing that and televising it. You're insane. You're showing people what a creepy asshole you are. Good God. That really shows you how accepted it is in general, right? That, like, we all, like, everybody goes out and they pretend to be outraged, but the reality is if society was generally that outraged, we would put a stop to this shit a long time ago. So it's such a shock when all the cats suddenly took off on me. What is on this floor that is not clean? I'd given them nothing but love, affection, and cod. Maybe they'd sick of cod. Maybe they... Oh, we got it. Maybe they want salmon for once. You gotta mix it up with cats. It was then that people started knocking on my door demanding their cats back. Yeah, sounds about right. I suddenly felt such relief. It wasn't me after all. Love, Affection, and Cod sounds like an album by a crazy cat lady, right? Yeah, it is fucked up. But that's the thing, though. Like, the fact that, like, it still happens, and has happened always and always will happen, is because generally people accept it. It's such an accepted thing in society to perv on teenage girls. It's disgusting, but everybody's just like, oh, that's terrible anyway. If guys are doing it in the open like that, right, on television, it's because they think there's no consequence, that they're gonna get away with it. There's no fear there if you're on television, right? Yeah, and there you're like, look at this guy. He's a shitlord. He's a pervert. Fuck this guy. And he's just like, but what? How dare you say I'm a shitlord and a pervert? I'm just here taking pictures of teenagers. You know? Right? I mean, come on. Was he trying to claim that he was legit and all this shit, or... There's no way that anybody believed it. Well, good on you, Wayne, for doing the right thing. Like, seriously. Because there's a distinct lack of that in the world. Of people exposing perverts. He would show... Isn't that illegal? You can't show porn on public access TV. There's some... I know that they're pretty lax with the standards on public access, but I'm pretty sure you can't show porn. And if you're showing porn when there's minors present, that's super illegal. That's like a whole other level of illegal. That's like serious felony shit right there. I know that public access is the Wild West, but at the same time, there still were laws. The limit is hardcore. Yeah, but here's the thing, Taco. Even if you're showing softcore porn, if there's a minor there, it's illegal. That's a federal law. You can't do that, nor should you. That's a good law. That's a law that we absolutely should have. Alright. Oh, there we go. That's a law that we should have. Oh, this guy seemed like he didn't give a fuck. Right. Oh, the door frame is clean. Okay, cool. Buddy buddies. But good on you, Wayne, for exposing this guy. I mean, obviously, there's only so much you can do, but at the same time, the fact that you were trying to do anything is commendable, I think. And I know you're going to be like, why is it commendable? I was just doing what anybody would do. But that's the thing, nobody else was doing it. Having dirt on you, you're like the cleanest guy I know, despite being horny as fuck. Yeah, I don't think there's any dirt on you. Oh my god. Man. That's... When was this, like, roughly? Like, what decade was this? So I think this had to be the 90s, right? Like, yeah. I knew it. I knew it had to be the 90s. Alright, sweet. Get that whole roof cleaned pretty quickly. Wait. Oh, except for this part. That's right, there's 4 sections, not 3. Oh, but this one I probably gotta get from the front. Ugh. This also sounds like a Banjo-Kazooie song. Here? Okay, then we got that. I knew it had to be the 90s. Because that sort of thing that you're explaining didn't start getting exposed until, I want to say, around 2003-ish. Maybe earlier, but that's like when I started hearing about it. It just blows my mind this dude's doing that in public access. So whatever happened to him? Because at some point, he's got to face some kind of consequence, right? Ah, here we go. It's hard to see with the leaves. Got it, okay. And you know, that must have been great radio for you because you had a crusade. But if the cats weren't here, where were they? You can eat shit and live. Yeah, you're right. You can eat shit and live. I need to know who was feeding them, and more importantly, what. Doesn't sound like it's your business, lady. Damn. I spent the nights prowling the streets searching for clues. My days concocting incredible chowders. Hey, Andy, how's it going? Ow. Oh. Alright, I think I just gotta... Yeah. Alright, sweet. Better today than the past few days, so... You know, that's a positive. Yesterday I felt so crappy that I was just like, oh god. You know, you get sick for a few days and you start to think, damn, am I ever going to get better, or is this just my reality from now on? You know, you get that thought. But today I woke up and I felt a little bit better, right? A little bit. But any improvement is welcome. I still can't believe the amount of content in this game that they keep adding more. Oh, I've been playing Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, which is the remake of the first game on the Switch. And I had previously played it on the Wii, and I also played it on the 3DS. So pretty familiar with the game itself, but I'm not, you know, the remake is new to me, and I'm finding it to be very, very good. How far along are you? It's one of my favorite games of all time, so and this remake is killing it with the quality of life improvements. Is that another roof I'm gonna have to do? Yeah, I have to get up there. You just got past the Queen Spider? I think it's literally just called Queen Spider. I'm actually only a little bit past you, but I'm going rather slowly because I'm doing like kind of 100% run, you know? Which requires a lot of planning. But I'm actually, yeah. So it's only Shulk and Rhyme then, right? Which means you also just unlock the ability to see visions in battle and guard against enemy skills. It really is such a great game. Yeah, I think it was Arachno Queen, now that I think of it. Oh, so you're where I'm at. You're exactly, because I pushed the story forward until I got Charlotte, and then I was like, alright, let's do like some side quests and stuff. I'm filling out the Bionis leg now. Now let me do what I came up here to do, though. Charla's the best healer in the game. You want my advice, though? Don't grind. So I guess if they've moved all on, then maybe it's time for me to too. Yeah, don't grind. You never need to grind against enemies. Instead of fighting enemies to grind, do side quests and find the landmarks. Hey, once the garden is all cleaned up, I'll be able to have guests around them again. Lots of them. My philosophy in Xenoblade is I only fight enemies if they attack me, or if I'm hunting them specifically. I hope everyone likes chowder. Like, I'm at the exact point you're at, and I think I'm level 18 or 19, and not a single bit of it was from grinding. Because it's just, you get so many experience points for quests, and for landmarks and locations. Oh, for money? Well, that's what the Monster Hunt quests are for. You get money for that. You also rarely would actually need to buy equipment. There's a few points in the game where you absolutely need to buy equipment. Because you'll need specific weapons. Especially anti-mechon weapons. There we go. Oh, guy's yodeling. I did not see that coming. Like, in Colony 9, I didn't buy any equipment until I was ready to leave Colony 9, and then I had so much money. But generally speaking, you should spend your money on the skill books, not armor. Trust me on this. The skill books can get very, very expensive, but that's what you want to buy. Okay, whoa, get in here. Oh, there's a whole alcove here with it. Those skill books are mandatory. The only time I sell weapons and armor in Xenoblade is when I'm out of inventory space. Resources are so plentiful, like money and whatnot, that you never need to sell anything. I sell just to make room. Although I don't know if that's a thing in the Switch version. I don't know if the Switch version has the same inventory limits that the previous ones had. How are you enjoying the story so far? Did Fiore's death throw you for a loop? Because the first time I played it, I was like, what? I thought Dunban was going to be the one to die. Maybe you didn't think that because he's, you know, he's in Smash Brothers. The first time I played it, I thought, oh, they're gonna kill Dunban off, and that's how you get the Monado, you know. And then they didn't do that, and I was like, oh, they did a completely different thing than what I expected. You know, this song fits with this level really well. Just saying. Well, I won't spoil anything for you, obviously, because it's a fantastic game. You should experience. But, yeah, the story threw me for a loop a few times, and that was the first one. I was like, that. I thought I know how it was going to go, and I was wrong. Because I figured they're definitely going to kill a character off at the beginning, but my thought was Dunban. I think you probably didn't have that thought, because, you know, if you played Smash Brothers, you know, Shulk's Final Smash, you see Ricky and Dunban. Ricky's OD, by the way, when you get him. That's way later, but he's so good. They treat him like he's a joke character, but he's fucking overpowered. There are certain bosses that I could do, like, 10 or so levels lower than you're supposed to, because I'll main Ricky. I gotta play those Shadow Up games. I have them both. You know, I'm really into Tolkien, so... That's putting it mildly. God, what is it the top? Oh, it's this side. There we go. Hey Ed, how's it going? Oh. Alright, we're wrapping this level up, huh? Oh, okay. That was wild. I feel like it's cheating to use the triple gun, but otherwise we weren't going to have enough time. I've already gone later than I expected to today because I'm, you know, not feeling as bad as I have, so. By the way, you'd never be able to aim a power washer at flowers like that, mate. It would destroy them. Those flowers would be gone. Yeah. They'd be perfume. Oh, I'm glad you're doing good. By the way, I don't know if you noticed, you had gotten a gift sub. Like I said, not as bad today as yesterday. On the upswing, you know. Yeah, I wasn't on. I have COVID, so I'm all fucked up. I needed a few days off, you know. And now it's limited. I'm not going as long as I normally do. I mean, I should have been playing Dragon Quest today, but I wasn't prepared to do it because I wasn't, I didn't do the grinding. I did it for GOD and we finished that yesterday, but I didn't do it for Dragon Quest. Yeah. The only person who hasn't gotten it in my family is my nephew Bobby. Somehow he's completely avoided it. I avoided it for like a while, and then suddenly it hit me. Like after stream, like around midnight, I was all of a sudden sick. Probably the underside, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, I hope so too. I'm not sure if he's had it before. But it's like, you know, my grandmother has it, it's her second time, my mom has it, it's everybody's second time. Except for my brother-in-law, it's his first time. And Bobby hasn't gotten it. But today has been the first day where I feel, vaguely, you know, checking my messages. Hold on. I've seen that and I love it. Oh, that's great. It's absolutely dog shit cake. You haven't gotten COVID yet? That's wonderful. Not many people that I know haven't had it at all. Like, Evie hasn't had it. Alright, what's left? Down there. You know, I think it's great if you just completely avoided it. It took me a long time to get it, but I had it last year, and I have it now. Yeah, I know a lot of people were like, it wasn't confirmed, but probably had it. Like, June probably had it. Alice probably had it. Alright, let's see. Balcony, one of the balcony railings? I bet I know which one. Wait, where am I? Oh, it's that one? Really? Alright, I'm on my way up. That's actually not the case, because I was just reading about how the mRNA vaccines work, and it's fascinating. Because normally, with most vaccines, they give you a dead or weakened form of the virus, and your body fights it off easily because it's dead or weakened. And then you know your body's sort of trained on how to do it. But in the case of COVID and other mRNA vaccines, what it does is, what they're injecting you with is genetic instructions on how to make a specific protein. So then your body produces this protein, which your immune system attacks. And then when COVID enters your body, the tendrils on the outside of the virus are that protein. So that when it sees that protein, it's like, this motherfucker again. I just read about it just recently, and I was like, that's how it works? That's so cool. So it's this... So you're not actually, when you get that, like, sort of like, you know, a little bit of sickness feeling from the vaccine, that's your body fighting a protein that your body created because of genetic instructions from the vaccine. It's a miracle. It's amazing. It's like, it's practically wizardry. Okay, 2 of the window frames. Probably, it says Casa, so I would imagine it's down here. Yeah. Okay. Down. Aha! I found the dirt. Okay. What else? Courtyard alcove wall planners, one of them. Okay. That's down there then. Oh, I see. It's this one. There we go. It is a funny concept, but then when you start playing, it's like, wow, it's so fun and relaxing. Courtyard door columns. Oh, that one. Okay. Oh, I can see the dirt. There we go. Courtyard steps. Over there. Don't see the dirt. Oh, there. It's on this side. I figured it was going to be one of the sides. Feature garden edgings. I thought I checked all the edgings. I guess I haven't. HIV vaccine would be amazing. I mean, it's also just wonderful that, like, we've gotten to the point with medications, of antiretrovirals, that people can contract HIV and just live with it and just take their medication and be fine, for the most part, with minor symptoms, if any. But also a vaccine would be great. Oh, yeah, virtual road. Staircase railings, okay. There's the staircases, but... Oh, it's this one, I see. Okay. Tower door handle? Yeah, which part of this is considered the tower? Oh, this is the tower for sure. The door handle? Really? Here we go. The tower facade. Oh, I probably gotta get on... Hold on, I know where I gotta clean it from. I know exactly where the dirt is. There we go. And the tower... Vigatail. I don't know what that is. Let me light it up. It's the last thing you heard. Vigatail. Oh, there it is. It's these things. Hey, alright, we got it. Alright, let's watch this and then we're gonna stop. I know it's only 3:45, but I've gone longer than I expected to. I will need rest, so... I can't tell you how clear my mind feels walking around my garden now. It's like you've taken out my brain and soaked it in formaldehyde. What? Already the universe has spoken to me. I was staring blankly from balcony down to hanging baskets below, wondering what my life's purpose was, when one of them suddenly fell to the floor and flipped over onto its back. It came to me, my new calling. Run a home for disaffected land turtles. So that's what I'll do. Isn't life incredible? Say, do you know any romaine lettuce wholesalers? All right, so we've done the 3 new levels, which is really cool. The Spanish Villa, the Excavator, and the Paintball Arena. I have to say, out of these, the Paintball Arena was the coolest level, but they were all really good. Hopefully, we're supposed to get more content this year, both free and paid. I'm assuming that the paid content is going to be another license thing. Like we had Tomb Raider, we had Final Fantasy, we had SpongeBob. You know. But yeah. I'm going to go over the schedule, and we're going to do a raid. Keep in mind, of course, that anything with the schedule right now is tentative, because I'm sick. But considering how I felt yesterday, and then how I felt today, I think I'm, doing better. And I'm hoping in a couple of days that I should be, like, really well, quite recovered, But anyway, GOD we're done with. Xenoblade's tomorrow. Tomorrow night we'll be doing Xenoblade. It probably might not be like a full-length stream. We'll see how it goes, see how I'm feeling. But definitely we'll be streaming Xenoblade tomorrow. That's on the Switch. Sunday night we have Devil May Cry 5 on the Switch. Monday afternoon we have Vampire Savior, which I'm playing I said Switch. Devil May Cry 5 Steam. Vampire Savior, though, that is on the Switch. I'm playing that on the Switch. Tuesday night, we're gonna finally get to start Rambo. There it goes, Rambo for the NES. Wednesday, we're also another game we didn't get to start because I was sick. But here's what we're gonna start it: a Pokemon Heart Gold version on the DS. Thursday night, I don't have a scene set up for it. It's not GOD, but we're gonna be playing this game called Dark Half. And I was reading a bit about it, and it's kind of wild because you play as the hero and you also play as the villain. So yeah. Yeah, I'll let you know, but let's assume not, right? Let's assume not, because I've been getting tired earlier and wanting to go to bed and everything, and I haven't been sleeping all that well, but then Friday we have Dragon Quest, which we'll be finishing and doing the post game, and that's a week from today. So let's come over here and see who we have online that we could raid. I need some water. Oh boy. Let's see. We got some choices here. Oh, Dan's on and playing Paper Mario? That's fun. Let's do that. I gotta let this Red Bull ad play. I hate Red Bull. I tasted it once and it was like, oh, I don't know what piss tastes like, but I imagine it's like that. I'm going to try the raid call from last night, because I don't think we'll get auto-modded this time.
I can't think of any reason. They would obviously have an issue of somebody coming in and power leveling you through everything, but if you guys wanted to play
Okay.
with me,
So rotten bubblegum? That's...
be a problem.
I didn't know that bubblegum would go bad, but you're right. That is what rotten bubblegum would taste like. There's your raid call, guys. Copy and paste as we head into Dan's stream. He's playing Paper Mario. So I'll see you guys over there. I'll see you guys, you know the deal. I'm stopping now.
If part of the main story quest is do